The Gombe State Government, on Monday, unveiled a set of security measures aimed at strengthening public safety and enhancing internal security across the state. The decisions were announced by the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Zubair Umar, shortly after the state governor, Muhammadu Yahaya, presided over an expanded meeting of the State Security Council, convened to review emerging security challenges and recent incidents in the state. Umar disclosed that following a detailed assessment of reports on the vandalism of public infrastructure and related criminal activities, the Security Council approved the immediate ban on the scrap metal business, popularly known as Bola Jari, citing serious security risks associated with the trade. The council expressed serious concern over the persistent vandalization of school infrastructure and other public assets, which often find their way into the hands of scrap metal dealers. It observed that operators in the scrap business lack a coordinated structure, recognized leadership and an effective regulatory framework, making their activities difficult to monitor and control. In view of these developments, the Council has, with immediate effect, banned all Bola Jari activities across the state. This ban will remain in force until the dealers properly organize themselves under a recognized leadership, after which the government will designate a controlled operating center under strict security supervision, Umar said. Addressing the prevailing national security situation and its implications for Gombe State, Zubairu said the council resolved to intensify vigilance and security surveillance, particularly concerning individuals relocating into the state. He explained that all persons seeking to reside or rent accommodation in Gombe State will henceforth be properly profiled, with their personal details documented to strengthen intelligence gathering and enable security agencies to verify individuals when necessary. Anyone coming into Gombe State to reside or rent accommodation must have their personal information properly documented. This will allow security agencies to access such information whenever the need arises, he said, noting that the measure is intended to curb criminal activities and enhance community security. On the recurring issue of farmer-herder conflicts, the Attorney General revealed that the government has constituted an enforcement committee to implement the recommendations contained in the White Paper on Grazing Reserves and Cattle Routes. The White Paper followed the report of an earlier committee chaired by a retired Assistant Inspector General of Police, AIG Zubairu Muazu, RTD, which reviewed the status of grazing reserves and cattle routes across the state. The Enforcement Committee will ensure that every inch of gazetted grazing reserves and cattle routes encroached upon is fully reclaimed, Umar said. He stressed that the measures are designed to promote peaceful coexistence, strengthen internal security and enhance grassroots-level intelligence gathering. Also speaking, the Commissioner of Police, Gombe State Command, CP Umar Chuso, disclosed that security agencies have intensified operations following recent incidents of abductions and killings in Pindiga, Akko local government area. Describing the incidents as unfortunate, the police commissioner assured residents that concerted efforts are ongoing to rescue the abducted victims, apprehend the perpetrators and prevent a recurrence. The police, in collaboration with other security agencies, are tracking down the perpetrators and will ensure that the abductees are rescued unhurt. His Excellency has directed that a report be submitted on our investigations so far, with the assurance that anyone found culpable will face the full weight of the law, Chuso said. Similarly, the Emir of Yamaltu, Alhaji Abubakar Aliyu, disclosed that the Security Council resolved to further strengthen the state's security architecture at the local level through the deployment of vigilante groups and local hunters to complement conventional security agencies. According to him, the action will enhance community-level surveillance and ensure quicker response to security threats. These local vigilantes and hunters will work hand-in-hand with the police and other security agencies to ensure holistic security surveillance and enforcement across the state, the Emir stated. The governor also directed that local government chairmen and traditional rulers should henceforth hold weekly security review meetings at the local level to assess developments and take proactive measures to ensure the safety and protection of all residents of Gombe State. In December, the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps in Edo State announced plans to regulate scrap dealers starting from 2026. This was said to be part of efforts to strengthen the fight against vandalism of critical national assets and infrastructure. The state commandant of the NSCDC, Saidi Akinteo, explained that the meeting was convened to address the growing security and economic threats posed by unregulated scrap metal activities. https://punchenji.com/nscdc-to-regulate-scrap-dealers-crackdown-on-vandalism-in-edo/